Good evening, gang. It's a Sunday night once again. Sunday, the 12th of July, 2020. Welcome along to this evening's Big Bingo show here on United Kingdom. I've just had a shave just before I came in there. Now, can you help me? Collar in or out? I can't decide. I was sitting here faffing about with myself, and I'm thinking, does that, because I'm not too keen. Who's the bloke with the glasses who does that funny programme? It's very good. But he has his great big white collar out here and it does my head in. And that's why I didn't have the collar out. I don't know if I should have the collar out or the collar... what do you reckon? Collar out? Claire is head of fashion on this channel. If Claire's with us tonight, do I need this out or in? How do you want it, Mark? Out or in, darling? Out or in? How do we want this evening? Out or in? I can't decide. It's one of life's many, many mysteries, boys and girls. Well, good evening to you. I hope you're well today. I've been so busy today. I cannot tell you. I've got men coming tomorrow. Well, hopefully not too old. Hopefully nowhere near my own age. But I do have men coming here tomorrow, boys and girls, and they'll be rapping on my little door. I hope at some point between 8 and 8:30 to renew the shed roof and put a new door on there. So today, I've been, apart from trying to sort this out, I've been clearing out my lean-to of stuff. Oh, God, the spiders and bugs and all sorts of things you come across in there. And I'm knackered. And, of course, fortunately, the weather is all right. I've checked the weather for today and tomorrow. Monday early morning, when I say Monday early morning, I don't mean in a few hours' time. I mean sort of Tuesday early morning. So Monday night, Tuesday early morning is looking a bit iffy for rain. I'm a bit concerned about that because at the moment, in my garden is now the contents of my shed with no cover, including electrical items. Nothing, not like electrical items like radios and telly, but lawnmower, lawnmower and strimmers and things like that out the back there. So that's what I've been doing today, and it took some time. And it's all very well it being a nice day, but of course I wanted to go for my walk. I can't go for a walk or a cycle while I was trying to do that today. And with the sun as hot as it was blooming hard work, I tell you that now. So that's what I've been doing today, as well as trying to cobble together our bingo for this evening. So very good evening to you if you're just joining us tonight. Welcome to our bingo show. From next week, I'm hoping that we're going to be changing over to our new bingo software, because the old one is starting to give us a few problems here, there and everywhere. I gather one or two of you missed out a game or two this evening, but, it's not the end of the world, is it? So hopefully we'll be able to sort that out next week. So tonight, I'm going to have to ask you tonight, and I will be mentioning this all week long. What I was going to do is copy across the email list from the old bingo program to the new one. Now, that's not as easy as cut and paste. It's literally manual, okay? So, okay, type that one in. But that allows you to make mistakes. And I think what I'm going to do is ask everyone who wants to play the bingo from next week, you need to re-register on the email, okay? You got a couple. I would do it actually in between a couple of games. You can do it now if you want to, but just send me an email to that address saying, can I play bingo? Please register me for the bingo or something like that, and then I'll put you on the new system, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that from next week. There are some people who are already on there. They are the people who were playing our tests last week. We were testing the software out during the week. They are Adam the Plumber, Claire, Dee Andrews, Fiona Hunt, Gary Butler, Gavin Bass, Guy Bentley, Mandy Davenport, Mark Bowles, Martin Butler, Mari Lowe. A problem with your email though, Mari. I'll come to that in a moment. Michael Lawrence, Michael Pullman, Mick Davenport, Rachel Wheatland, Shania Steele, Sharon Butler, Simon Steele and Stacey Butler. All those people are already on the new system because you're on the list as we were testing it last week. Anyone else who wants to play from next week, please send your email in. Don't leave it till Sunday, it'll be too late. Do it as soon as you can, okay? Send that email in and I can get all that up and running, and we will be running another couple of tests next week, okay? But if you can't be there for the test, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Nothing will happen. But once we start playing, it will be the same as is now, so that we run through the game exactly as it is now. And if you win and you don't claim, you will still fall off the list. We've got to keep that in there because otherwise it gets clogged up at the top every time we wait for someone to claim a prize. Very quickly, just have a look at your clock. Okay, wherever you are in the world, you should just be coming up now to the top of the hour. Your clock must be almost exactly the same as mine, so it's just coming up to 8 o'clock there. If you are wrong, you know, if you're slower than that, then you've got some sort of delay in the system, okay? That's very important, as I'm about to tell you, boys and girls, because it's bingo time now! Alrighty, bingo time, boys and girls. We've just got a super chat to do there, gang, for the Conspiracy Cats. Thank you very much for the Conspiracy Cats there. You sent me a £5, dear. A £5 tip. Now, we don't actually have a super chat prize this week. There isn't a super chat this week. We didn't do that yet. But that's because I was down at the caravan and I didn't have anything with me. But we will do it, okay? And we're going to put a mug up for prize this week, okay? That's going to be the Super Chat prize this week, all right? So you've got 5 free tickets for that as you took time to send me a little tip in there. I'll do those after the show because it's quite a big show, the bingo. All right, there we go. 746 to 750, and I'll fill them out after the show when I've got some bit more time to myself. All right, my loves? So that's going to be the Super Chatter prize this week. A mug, which, of course, we'll draw on Thursday, gang. Okie doke. Welcome once again to today's bingo. We're now about to play game 1, 12:07:20, 8 p.m. That is the game we are playing first, all right? I'll read out all the numbers. Simply mark them off. We're only playing for full house. You've got to mark off all the numbers on your card. This week, and only this week, have a look at your card right now. If you have a number 91 on there, cross it off now. That's a bug in the system, which will disappear next week. It's the last time that will happen. Okay, if you've got number 91 on your bingo card, cross it off now. Okay? We run the bingo as soon as you've got full house. Quickly, as quick as you can, text bingo in the text box there. Okay, text bingo quickly in the text box. You could text bingo as well if you want to on the text number at the top there, 07551 259 675. Might be a good idea to keep that in your phone as a sort of, you know, so you can do it quickly. All right? As soon as you've got bingo, shout bingo there. You only have 1.5 minutes to claim. When I realise someone's won, I will stop the game and I will wait 1.5 minutes for you to claim. If you don't claim within that 1.5 minutes and we've moved on to the next number, I'm afraid you've missed it. Okay? Even if no one shouts bingo on the next number, you've still missed it and we carry on for another player. They is the rules, man. Okay? And for this week only again, the only sort of difference from that is if number 91 is part of your winning ticket, and I miss it because it doesn't come up on the screen in front of me, I will still give you the prize. Alrighty? So there are the rules, gang. Shall we start playing? Eyes down, we're playing game number 1. Remember, 1.5 minutes. As soon as you've finished crossing off that little thing there, shout bingo at me. Here we go, gang. Eyes down for your first number, game 1. Let's bring up the bingo board. There we go. Nearly forgot to do that. I've just pulled a number already, as you can see there. All right. All the ones. Legs 11. Legs 11. 4 and 6. 46. 1 and 3. Unlucky for some. 13. 3-0. Blind 30. Did you see Gary, by the way? All the 4s, 44. Droopy draws, 44. I think it's droopy draws, I don't know. All the 3s, 33. I'll say hello to some of you in between the two shows, okay? 2 games, rather. 4-0, blind 40. 6 and 7, 67. 2 and 1, 21. 5 and 3, 53. 2 and 8, 28. 6 and 1, 61. 1 and 7, 17. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. 8-0, blind 80. 8 and 5, 85. Boris's boudoir, number 10. 2 and 4, 24. 6 and 9, 69. 4 and 7, 47. 8 and 2, 82. 4 and 1, 41. 'All the 5s, 55. 3 and 6, 36. 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 8, 38. 1 fat Chris, morbidly obese, number 8. 1 little duck, number 2, quack. 8 and 7, 87. Oh, don't shout out bingo, Tony Hood. You get blocked for 5 minutes for that. 5 and 8, 58. 2 and 9, 29. 'All on its own, number 7. 6-0, blind 60. 'All the 7s, 77. 'All on its own, little number 9. Oh, it's happening now. Sorry, my Tourette's has just kicked in. 7 and 5, 75. 3 and 7, 37. 7-0, blind 70. 7 and 1, 71. 'All the 6s, 66. Clickety click. 'All on its own, little old number 3. 7 and 2, 72. 'All on its own, number 5. 3 and 5, 35. 2 fat, morbidly obese Chris Reardons, 88. 8 and 3, 83. 7 and 6, 76. 5 and 2, 52. 1 and 9, 19, 19, 19. 6 and 2, 62. 7 and 9, 79. 2-0, blind 20. No disrespect to you, Terry. 5-0, blind 50. No disrespect to you, Terry. All on its own, Kelly's Eye. Aye! 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 Number 1. 5 and 7, 57. All on its own, little number 6. 1 and 8, 18. 4 and 3, 43. 7 and 8, 78. 2 and 7, 27. 4 and 9, 49. 2 and 5, 25. 4 and 5, 45. We have a winner on number 45, boys and girls. Let's bring up our exclusive little clock. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. Who's going to claim for game number 1? How exciting. Right, gang. What else is happening in your sad, lonely, pathetic lives? Good evening to Tony Hood. Rachel's in the house. Peter Wright's there. Mark Bowles is in the house. Mick Davenport's there, a filthy peasant. Greetings to you. Heidi Young is getting very worried. Don't worry, Heidi. I was on the phone to Sylvia last week. She kept trying to go and I kept her on the line. She had my gas. My bottle of gas was delivered on Saturday. That was a very exciting moment. Receiving a bottle of gas there. Yes. Andy in the house. Good evening to Joey Millen. Paulie H, Michael Lawrence, bonjour. There's Gary Butler. Evening. Come on, hurry up and claim. Someone's won here. Yes, it's Mark Bowles. Winning the bingo for game 1 is Mr. Mark Bowles, boys and girls, who does press-ups. Funny, really. All those press-ups and still no muscles, but never mind. If you keep doing them, they may appear at some point, my love. Are you hoping to be able to fit in at some point to one of those little muscle vests, Mark? Are you hoping to achieve that? A little bit more work, possibly. Meanwhile, there's a super chat coming from Peter Wright, which is amazing, considering he's not got game 1 there, but there you go. Thank you, Peter. 2 tickets for you, 751 and 7552, to try and win the mug. On, when is it? Thursday. On Thursday's show. There we go. 751 and 752, Mr. Peter Wright. There you go. I'll be filling in the other one a little bit later when everyone's gone. Otherwise, it takes up too much of people's time. All right, my darlings. That's the Super Chat prize this week. Anyone who sends a Super Chat prize, I'll give you a free raffle ticket for every pound tip you sent me. Someone said to me, what do you do with the Super Chat money? Pay for the prizes for everything else, you see. I'm trying to make everything even out a bit so it's not costing me money to send prizes out. That's what that's for. That is exactly what that's for, okay? Just so you know. You've seen the Super Chats. I'm hardly going to go off to Barbados for 3 weeks, am I? It'd be very nice, dear. But then I'm not Gary Butler, you know. I don't put on 1,400 subscribers in just 5 weeks, as he likes to keep going on and on, my nephew going on about that. Round of applause for Gary Butler. 1,400 subscribers in 6 weeks with no help whatsoever from anyone else except his dad, who I reckon probably got half of those for him. Right, come on, let's check these blooming bingo numbers, shall we? Bring up the bingo board again. Here come the numbers Mark Bowles is claiming for this evening. 41, 85, 50. By the way, Mark, glasses on or glasses off when we eventually meet? Glasses on or glasses off? What do you want to do? Glasses on or glasses off? You make your choice there. Anyway, let's do these numbers. 41, 85, 50, 80, 5, 89, 11, 40, 87, 72, 25, 38, 83, 45 and 67. 45 was the last number there. Congratulations, everyone, to Mr. Mark Bowles. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy. Just a minute now. Your selection of many prizes to choose from, Mr. Mark Bowles, is here. It's here in front of me. You can have one of our exclusive... Oh, I've got to send one to Shania later. Her pen never arrived to the Isle of Wight. 2 things we've lost to the Isle of Wight. Or is it 3? 2 or 3 things we've lost to the Isle of Wight. Shania's got her own show now. Yep, the Shania and Father Joe show. Yes, I was watching it today. On the telly. Marvellous. There you go. You can have one of those, Mark Bowles. Or you can have one of our key rings. Not many of those left. I must get some more of those done. Might do, well, I like to do a different design if we do something again, you know. I always do a different design, so it's not the same. But that's the one at the moment. We've still got a few of those left. There you go, Mark. You can have one of our little fridge magnets. There you go. There's a little fridge magnet. We'll stick. This is metal, incidentally. My head isn't metal. It wouldn't stick on my head. Is that it? Is there something else? What's the other thing? Isn't there something else? One moment. I think that might be it. There you go. There's your... I'm sure there's something else. What's the other little prize that we've got for the first and second line prize? Is there something else? Maybe there isn't. I don't know. Well, there isn't. You can have any one of those prizes or a date with me, assuming you don't bring your girlfriend with you. Entirely up to what you want to do. What's it going to be, Mark? And meantime, another super chat has poured into the studio here at United Kingdom Talk. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. From the delightful Leslie Ross in the house tonight, who sends a £2 super chat. 2 little raffle tickets for you. The prize for the super chat raffle this week is that. That's drawn on Thursday morning. Doesn't matter if you're not here with us live. Just check back on the recording a little bit later on at your convenience. Find out if you've won, and then you can always claim your prize by email. Okay? Now, Leslie Ross, and once again, I'll fill out the little things a little bit later on. All right, Leslie? There you go. 735. Sorry, I actually do have a bit of number dyslexia. Yeah, I swap numbers around. That's true, that is. So 753 and 754 for you there, Leslie. I'll fill in the other one a little bit later on. All right, my love? Someone's going to win that mug on Thursday. Okay, Mark, what's Mark wants? They will be off anyway, dear, so makes no difference. What's he mean by that? Come on, what's it going to be? What are you claiming there, Mark? Let's see, has he claimed anything yet? Doesn't say anything yet. Hang on a minute, let's see what he's claiming. Come on, what prize are you going to get there, Mark? We're dying to know, dear. Dying to know. Good evening, Mandy Davenport, Dave Holland. Did anyone win that pie? Yes, dear. Who won the pie? Oh, it was DJ Chris, actually. He doesn't play the bingo. He doesn't like bingo. It was DJ Chris. He's usually with us during the morning. And now and again he pops on for the quiz show, but we don't usually see him at the bingo there. So there we are. All right. Evening to Virginia Gonzalez. Evening, Virginia. She received her prize after about 6 weeks the other day in the US of beautiful A. Didn't you, my love? So thank you very much for that. Have I missed a super chat somewhere? Hang on a minute. To Barney Magoo, Puff Burt, Billy Grubb. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Don't want to miss anyone out there. Oh, Stephen Petty. I beg your pardon, Stephen. Stephen sends in a 79p super chat there. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. I thought that number looked a little bit odd on the left-hand side of the screen there. Sometimes I miss little bits now and again. You don't mind, though, do you? It's just one of those things. One of those things that you get now and then. Your glasses will end up on the floor anyway. Oh, really? It sounds almost like you're going to start throwing me around, Mark. God, I don't know if I want to be treated like that. Sorry, Mark. Sorry. Dave Holland has received his fridge magnet. There you go. He won that at the bingo last week, so well done. Mark, if you just pop us an email there, please, mate, and let us know that you want the pen as the bingo prize, and that should be in the post. I was going to say tomorrow. Actually, yeah, I can take my stuff down to the post box there and it'll get collected tomorrow morning. I'm not sure I'll be able to leave the house at all tomorrow. while men are here doing their work next door. So there we go. Oh, look at Shania. Shania, darling, look. Bless her. Bless her. There we are. Four little super chat tickets for Shania tonight as well. She won a pen a couple of weeks ago, and it just didn't get there. So I've asked her to wait. I usually ask you to wait anything up to quite a few weeks there. Evening to Sean Pye joining us on the text. Evening, Sean. I usually ask someone to wait a few weeks, and if it doesn't come, I always put another one in the post, and that'll be happening for you tomorrow, Shania. And she's helped with the postage as well. Bless her heart, darling. All right, 755 to 758 for you, Shania. Okay. Oh, hang on, 2 for you and 2 for your dad, is it? Okay. All right. There we are. Simon Steele and Simon Steele. All right. If you're just joining us this evening, good evening to you. Welcome along. We do this every Sunday night, boys and girls. And I will mention this a few times tonight. Next week, we are changing the bingo system. Next week. Okay, we're changing the bingo system next week. It will look roughly the same as it does tonight to all of you watching. I'll show you. Let's just change the game to. There we are. Oh, where is it? Change game. There we are. Let's change the game to. And I can... there we are. That's done. I can show you the bingo board, what will be next week. Just a second. Where is it now? Bingo board. Bingo. Is it on here? Bingo board. There it is. There's the one we're using at the moment. Okay. That's the one. Game 2 is ready. From next week, it'll look a little bit different. Here it is. There you go. Okay. That's how it'll look next week. So I'll just take off the other one so you can see what's going on. That's how it will look next week. And as I call the numbers, they will change colour. And a number called will be red. And once it's been called, it changes from red to pink. Okay? So that's from next week. We have been trying it out this week. I'll turn the blooming camera off now. Wrong thing. Hang on a minute. There we are. That one there, and that one's correct there, and that one's correct there. Yes. We have been testing it last week, and that all seemed to go okay, except for people with email addresses, Yahoo email addresses, and what are they? Y email addresses? Y, is it Y now? I can't remember now. Hang on a minute. Let me just check. I think it's Y. What a problem with people with Mari Lowe, if you're with us this evening, you're Yahoo, aren't we? You had a problem with yours. I know you didn't get your raffle tickets, your bingo tickets, and Ymail as well. Ymail.com. I don't know why. I've emailed the email provider with the 2 email addresses that didn't deliver. Well, 3 actually. One for Alton, one for our lovely Dee, who bought me the lovely here it is there. Where is it now? My peacock there. Can you see my peacock? Not peacock. My flamingo thing there. We had a problem with Y email, like ymail.com, that sort of thing, and Yahoo email addresses. I don't know why. So I've emailed the company and asked them why. We seem to be having a bit of a problem with those. But if you have another email address other than Ymail or Yahoo, please send that through on the email. You will need to re-register for the bingo for next week. You can do that now, anytime during the week. Earlier the better, okay? Just send me an email to that email address there and say, please add me to the bingo next week, and I can add you in. And that's it. You only have to do it once, okay? Similar to today, though, I will keep mentioning it today because we'll have people joining and leaving all the time. And that is, if you win doing a game and you don't claim, you will fall off the list again. But as before, if you come back next week, I haven't got any bingo tickets. That's because you won. That's probably because you won and you fell off the list, and I will put you back on again. But we have to do that. I keep saying this, it's not a punishment. It's not a punishment. What happens is that someone wins, they get to the top of the list, they win, and then we wait a minute and a half, and they're not there. And 100 people are waiting for you to claim, and you weren't there, you see? So to stop that happening again, you come off the list. All right? A lot of the people who this happens to don't come back again. They've gone. But they don't tell me that they've gone. If everyone decided not to play bingo anymore or whatever, some person, and they said, I'm not playing bingo anymore, that's great. I can then take them off the list, and that won't happen. You always have to look at the larger amount of people that are playing and think of everyone else rather than one person. Don't ever think that's a punishment, okay? So if you fall off the list, then you won't get any bingo tickets next week. By the time we start, then it's too late to do anything about it. But I can re-add you for the next game, and that's no problem at all. All right. Okay. Let's just. Where are we now? There's it. I'll leave the email list up there for a little while. You could do that now if you wanted to. All right. And anyone new who's just sort of popped on the show, what's all this about? We'd quite like to play bingo. Then just send us an email to that address. Please add me to the bingo, and you will be added for next week. The other beautiful thing about it is that I can do the bingo from anywhere now, either from down here or up at Lincolnshire Television Studio Complex, anywhere. Only thing is, going up there, I would have to remember to take some prizes with me. Otherwise, you might be waiting a week for your prizes. That's not too much trouble, is it, really? Having to wait a week there. Let's have a look there. Who's saying there? Rachel, thank you. I'll go down the list of emails, the people that have asked to join the new bingo at the end of the show. So you can hear your name, and if I don't call your name out, then you know it hasn't got to me. But it probably will have done, all right? Evening to one man and his Sprinter van. Good evening to Joey Millen this evening. Where else are we there? Jane Lowry. Good evening, Jane Lowry. Evening, Jane. All right, my love. Hello to AMS Clark. Now, I believe it's your birthday today. Is it your birthday or someone? Is it AMS's birthday or someone else? Let me just double check that. I did get that email here. There we are. It is. AMS, it's their birthday tonight. It's your birthday today, isn't it, my darling? And it's a big one, but I don't think she'll like it if I tell you how old she is. Well, she's got to be 90 then, hasn't she? You know. Got to be 90 years old. Thank you for keeping us all entertained, and that's from the lovely Kaz. Thank you, Kaz. And as always, gang, when someone is with us live and it's their birthday, we do make like a little bit of a fuss of them. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear AMS. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Especially from Kaz and all of us tonight, my darling. A big happy birthday to you. Whenever I see your name, AMS, I always think I should go up to you, sort of push your nose and get some money out your mouth, like an AMS machine or whatever they're called. You know those things outside banks? What are they called? AMS machines? I know that the Americans call them tellers, don't they? Automatic tellers. What does that mean, teller? I don't even know what that means, teller. Happy birthday, AMS. All right, my love. Little birthday for AMS there. Evening to Dr. Gregoria. Lots of people wishing you happy birthday there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Evening to Russ Vernon. Daniel Holmes in the house. Let's have a look. 8:15. Hello to my girlfriend. Is that Sian? Sian. S-I-A-N. Do you say that Sian? I think that's Sian, isn't it? So a big hello to Sian from 8:15 this evening. 8:15. The time is ticking away, isn't it? There we are. Evening to Mick Davenport. What else have we got there? Let's have a little quick look up there. Scrolling. I did enjoy your show. It's the Shania and Father Joe show. Evening to Maureen joining us on the text message system. Evening for you. Denise, flamingo she sent there. Where is it again? Flamingo she sent there. That took a week to arrive here. Look at this. It's a watering can. Look. Look. You put the water, hang on, let me come back here. You put the water in its bum, basically, and it comes out of its mouth. How camp is that? I could just put it here, actually, couldn't I? Does that look like, it looks like it's about to peck my nose off, doesn't it? I love it. Absolutely love it. It won't be used as a watering can, I'm afraid. No, it's too valuable for that. Thank you, Denise. All right, my love. Hello to Mandy Beddoes. Hello, Mandy. Okay, Mandy. I will reply to your emails, incidentally. Something like done or added. Probably just one word, okay? It does start taking a bit of a long time once you get into conversations with like hundreds of people all at the same time. So it'll probably just say done or something like that. If you don't get that back, then you know something's amiss. Resend. All right, my loves? Just bear in mind, sometimes things do go a little bit wrong. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You know, it's not like you're paying someone £10 to get raffle tickets and everything should work perfectly, is it? You know, so don't get too upset when things don't work out too well. All right, evening to Adam the plumber. Is Mark running around his front room naked with excitement? And if so, can we see the pictures? No, they're not for your eyes, Adam. You dirty perv. How disgusting you are. He's mine, love. You leave him alone. You've got one anyway. Half your age. But you've got one. Adam has sent me a new jar for the Super Chat raffle tickets, but that hasn't arrived either, which is a little bit worrying. You know, on the Royal Mail. Funnily enough, that's the second Royal Mail item I've had go missing. I did buy a wig. Seriously, a blonde wig to do some TikTok videos, and that never came either. Thank you. It was Sean, was it? Excellent. So good evening to you, Sean. Welcome to the show. Anyone else who wants to join the bingo next week, send us an email there. Chris@UnitedKingdomTalk.co.uk. You've only got to do it once you're on the system. That's it. Do you know what time it is? Bonson goes, what time is it? 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 It's bingo time! Yeah, baby, game number 2. Good evening to Matthew Gardner, arriving late. Very busy, charging people a fortune for adding numbers up on a calculator. Shocking state of affairs. How you carry on, Michael. All right. Thank you. Dr. Gregorian says we should pay Chris £100 every Sunday. You can be the first one, Dr. Gregorian. Actually, can you make it 130? Because YouTube do take 30%. Well, it would have to be 133, wouldn't it? Because YouTube do take their 30%. I think that's correct. I might have my numbers wrong. You know what my numbers are like. Right. Here we go, gang. Game number 2. Look down at your bingo ticket. If you have number 91 on your bingo... I've got the right board up, haven't I? If you've got number 91 on your bingo ticket, please cross it off now. Okay? Cross it off now. It won't come up. As soon as you've won bingo, shout bingo box as quick as you can in that text box. Text as well on the phone if you want to. Do both. Make sure it gets through. Eyes down for your first number for game number 2. Here we go. 7 and 3, 73. Wow. Just imagine, Mark, if you win this game, just imagine what your prize would be for this. 2 games. I might let you combine them into one big, enormous prize. 4-0, blind 40. 4 and 5, 45. We should do this down at the site, Heidi. 3 and 1, 31. Sylvia could be my... You know, like they used to have a glamour girl. You don't see that anymore, like a glamour girl. You know? 8 and 7, 87. Hostess, that's it, hostess. 8 and 7, 87. All on its own, number 9. 3 and 5, 35. 3 and 6, 36. 8 and 3, 83. All on its own, number 7. Do you know Ken and Elaine, Heidi? They'd love it. Ken and Elaine. Oh, don't make me tell you something about poor Ken. Oh, I'll tell you at the end of the game. Number 7. Unlucky for some, 1 and 3, 13. 3 and 2, 32. I did feel sorry for poor Ken. 6 and 3, 63. 1 and 4, 14. No, you can't have the flamingo, Jane. Sorry, darling. 8 and 1, 81. 2-0, blind 20. 2 and 9, 29. 4 and 6, 46. 3 and 7, 37. 4 and 2, 42. 4 and 3, 43. 5 and 2, 52. 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 8, 48. All on its own, number 6. 6 and 2, 62. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 3, 53. 1 and 6, sweet 16. 6 and 9, 69. All on its own, number 5. 8-0, blind 80. All the 5s, 55. 6 and 8, 68. All the 6s, 66. Click those fingers, my darling. Blah. One little duck, number 2. Quack. Quack. 1 and 8, 18. All the 4s, 44. 2 and 8, 28. 1 and 9, 19. Boris's boudoir, number 10. 7 and 9, 79. 2 and 4, 24. 7 and 8, 78. 7 and 1, 71. 3 and 8, 38. Blah, blah. 5 and 8, 58. 2 and 1, 21. 1 and 5, 15. All on its own, number 4. 4 and 9, 49. 8 and 5, 85. 7 and 2, 72. Oh, wow. That would be funny if that person won. 1 fat, morbidly obese Chris can't even get through the door. Number 8. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo. 8 and 4, 84. 7-0, blind 70. 3-0, blind 30. All on its own, number 3. 7 and 6, 76. 2 and 7, 27. 2 and 3, 23. I think we might have a winner on 23, actually. Yes. Oh, good job I spotted that then. It's someone with number 91. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. Who has won game number 2? Numero 2 for our international viewers all over the world. Woo, woo. Here, I've discovered my... Oh, I don't know what you call him now. My brother-in-law's sister's husband has got a garden railway. I've only just discovered this. I don't think it's one that you sit on, but nevertheless, he's got a garden railway. I need a garden railway. I need something like that. Heidi, we need that on the site. We need that at the Chapel Hill Marina so that Sylvia can go around and deliver her letters. Marvellous. Thank you, Lee Toby. Winning on the bingo there. Let's stop the clock. Yes, indeed. Lee's won that. Lee Toby. Congratulations, Lee. And your numbers there. Les numéros, s'il vous plaît, d'aujourd'hui. Bien sûr. Who is it? Here come the numbers. 23. was the last number called. 29, 40, 91, 63, 85, 83, 70, 7, 6, 8, 37, 18, 10 and 53. A round of applause for Mr. Lee Toby tonight. Yeah! Ba 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 da ba. I need a little thing that says winner, shouldn't it? Winner. We need winner. I am a loser. Who else is a loser? I am a loser. Loser. He is a winner. A winner. Well, that reminds me of the symbol on my favourite programme on the telly at the moment, the Snowpiercer on Netflix. I love it. Have you seen it yet? Snowpiercer on Netflix. Oh, it's fantastic. Really good. It's about this train that it can't stop moving because all the world's gone frozen. Everyone's dead except these people on there, my love. There you go. Peter Wright sending in a £2 super chat. He's trying to win the mug, aren't you, my darling? 759 and 760 for you there, Peter Wright. I'll fill in the details a little bit later on for you, okay? Just a reminder, gang, you need to re-register for next week's bingo, okay? We're changing systems this week. You need to re-register. Send me an email to that address, and I'll add you that to the new system. If you have a Ymail address or a Yahoo address, if you've got an alternative, please send that. Because for some reason, the emails at the moment aren't getting through to those, the Yahoo system. And I think it's both Yahoo. I believe Yahoo, so .co.yahoo or something like that, and ymail.co.uk or whatever it is. I believe they're both Yahoo addresses. So I'm not quite sure why that's not happening. I know an email to Mari on her, she's got a Ymail or a Yahoo mail. Hers didn't get to her. I know that because I've now found... on the new, fantastic actually, on the new email system, it tells me who's not been delivered. And it was hers and Dee's and Alton's. But Dee gave me a different address and that worked. A Gmail address worked. So that's all up and running now for Denise. Anyone who's already been testing the bingo this week, you won't need to register, okay? You're already on the system. Worry not, my darlings, okay? But if you haven't registered yet, please re-register that email address there. And anyone new as well, that's fine as well. If you know anyone that you might like to join us, they can now join us. We can now add as many people as we want to the bingo system. All you've got to do is let them know and send us an email there. All right? Did I play your super chat jingle there? Thank you, Peter. Okay. All right. Well done. All right, Lee, what do you want, darling? Has he asked yet? Gmail is good, Leslie. Gmail is good. Evening to Christopher Williams. Evening to you. It's not a film, Jane. It's a series, Snowpiercer. It's a series. Oh, you've got to watch it. The evil cow is Melanie. That's all I'm saying. She's evil. Melanie. And she's so pretty. She's gorgeous. I'm absolutely loving that series. Snowpiercer on Netflix. Has anyone seen it? Diane Jebb's only got the Yahoo. Well, actually, Diane, I think you were in the test, people. So let me have a look. Diane Jebb. I don't know, Diane. You may not get that. They may fix it now that I've written to them, and they would be looking at that now to see if there's something wrong. Okay, so it may be fixed, but I would rather use something else other than a Ymail or a Yahoo because we won't know. But during the week, we will be having some test games. So if you start getting the tickets, you know it's all working, my love. All right? Sort of. I don't know if we'll do it every day, but we'll do some test games. Just one game in the morning this week, and we'll see how that goes. We will have a morning where we'll have 3 test games. Okay, don't worry if you can't turn up for it, just to see that everything's working. Because once we get to the Sunday, that would be an absolute disaster if it went wrong on the Sunday. Okay, let's have a look. Filthy Peasant is going to miss the last game. Thanks for letting me know, Filthy Peasant. It's always greatly appreciated, people that let me know. Then if you was to win, I can just carry on, you see, and it doesn't delay anyone else. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. John's always here to play with me. I know you are, John. Would have done if you'd not gone out with Matt, but there we are. Lee's having a pen. Thank you very much, Lee. A pen will be on its way to you tomorrow, my darling. All right? A Filthy Peasant can't email me. Well, what do you get from that then? Why is that not letting you email me? I don't know why. Don't know why that would be. Try again, darling. I don't know why you can't email me. Everyone else can email me. Look, no problems from anyone else, it seems there. Rachel was in the test, but she still sent to me. That's fine, Rachel, because if I try and put you in again, it will tell me you're already on there. So don't worry about that. But thanks for letting me know. All right, my love. Let's just scroll down there. Scrolling up. Where's the flag gone from the email address? Flag. Oh, I haven't put those on yet, Denise. Yeah, they were created by Gavin Bass, actually. Very good. I just haven't put them on yet. No, there's been a lot to do. I've got an awful lot to do at the moment. I'm just trying to keep up with it all. But I like being busy. You know, sometimes I take on a little bit too much. And I could have done with the shed not being repaired tomorrow, to be honest. You know, I find that sort of thing intrusive on my life. You know, you have to stop certain things to be able to do it. Like tomorrow morning's show, I don't know what time that'll be now. Right, because I don't know what time they will arrive, you know, so that's bothering me now. That is, but there'll be a show hopefully tomorrow morning, because we like to do the raffle on Monday. But I can't give you a time because I'm now reliant. They will probably. I know these people. They've done work for me before at my properties, you know, and they're very, very, very reliable. I mean, he came to give me a quote last Monday, right? He said I'd be there between 8 and half 8, right? I'm literally sitting there watching the telly for the news, and the clock's gone. Ding, I've got a chiming clock here from QVC. Oh, yes, 25 years old, that clock is. QVC, ba 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 da ba 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 ba. That one, yeah, QVC. It's 20, I think it's older than 25 years old. It's only a battery clock and it chimes. The only thing is sometimes it misses a chime. Seriously, it'll go ding, it'll go dun 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 dun, and then you wait for the chime, and then it just stops. And you think, oh, what time is it then? Or it might, for 8 o'clock, it might just chime once. Most depressing indeed. There we are. But it's a nice clock down there. We said hello to Chris Williams there. Heidi is hooked on Snowpiercer. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's really well made. It really looks like that is a train, although it must be some sort of computer effects, I would imagine. But it really looks like it's a train going round and round, doesn't it? Through the snowy mountains. Did you see it the other week where Melanie was fixing underneath the train, Heidi? I love it. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it on there. Oh, as we say there, lots of people wishing Lee congratulations there, which is very nice of you. Let's have a look there. Sean. That's true. So, evening to George Bond. George isn't playing tonight. Dr. Gregorian reckons we should have £150 would do it. Have you sent it yet, Dr. Gregorian? It doesn't seem to have arrived here, dear. Doesn't seem to have arrived. Someone's calling Michael Well names. Who's doing that? Where's that then? I can't see anyone calling anyone names. Thank you, David. Right. So let's just read the list of people that have sent these emails in so far, so that you know that I've got them. Joey Millen, Paula Wainwright, Steve Murray, Rachel, Lee wants his pen there. Lee, send an email. You might have done it already. That won't do as a request to go on the bingo, because I'll see that, send a pen and forget to do it. Please add me to the bingo. Right? David Fryer, Daniel Holmes there, Ecotech, one man in Sprinter Van, Virginia Gonzalez, Diane Hickson. Hello, Diane. Welcome to the show, Diane. I think you're new, though, so welcome along. Colin Kay there, Jason Hughes, Dr. Gregorian. Have you sent one yet? That's for a raffle ticket, that is. Frank Orlando, Daniel Smith, Michelle. Good evening, Michelle. My stomach's much better. I stopped taking my constipation powder, boys and girls. I've been on it for about 4 years, and my stomach kept blowing right up. And on the the information leaflet, it said that can be a side effect. So I stopped, and it's gone. It's much better now, much better, really. And I've not really had a problem in not being able to go. We can talk about these things here. We're all adults, aren't we, my darling? Well, not Matthew. Maybe he's still a little bit. He's too young, Matthew, aren't you, my love? He's a millennial. Always a bit of a problem with the millennials, but anyway. Michelle, Heidi Young, got you there. Mandy Beddoes, Paulie H, Paulie Hemson, Mandy Waite, Terry Turner there, Peter Wright, Rachel Crowder, there's Lee's, Toby's one, Mike Rees-Ponto, Dave Holland, Gary Davidson, Gavin Bass, Andy, Frank Orlando. I think you've sent that twice now, have you? Joe hasn't played before. Okay, Joe. Excellent, Joe. You'll be added on to next week. As I say, this is new from next week, so I'll add everyone on here to next week. We'll probably lose quite a lot of people who don't play anymore. That's why we keep getting stuck at the top sometimes. There's probably people in there that don't play anymore, so that will get rid of everyone like that at a stroke, and we can start like afresh, which kind of makes sense. There we are. Okay, I think that's the end of the list. And going back up to the top there's Dr. Gregorian and Chris Lottazda, isn't it? All right, excellent. Anyone else want to send an email in? If you've not registered yet, please do that now, my darlings, and I can start sorting that out next week. Might not do it tonight, all right? I'll do it next week. Do you know, I've run out of... I wanted beans on toast tonight. I've run out of bread. I've only got one piece of bread left. Shock horror. Mind you, bread's not a good thing if you're trying to lose weight, is it? Let's be honest with that. A flying ants one and a bingo one. Right, okay. Dr. Gregorian sent £150 in the post. Well, you're clever because you haven't got my address, darling. You're clever, aren't you? Hello to Jenny Sam this evening. Jenny Sam. My sister will be playing somewhere. Evening to Sharon. Why isn't she in the chat box? My sister will be playing today. Oh, by the way, Sharon, was it you or Gary? I noticed a beautiful black fluffy towel in my bathroom up at our Lincolnshire television studio complex. Was that you? Put a new towel in there. Was that you or was it Gary? I'm not quite sure who it was. And something else was in there. A little... I've never noticed them before, strangely enough. There's two, like, little teddy bears next to my television set in the living room in the caravan. Was that you? One of the blooming sockets has broken off the back of the telly there. It's the satellite socket. But actually, it doesn't matter, really. I've got this old Toshiba... it's not that old, but it was cheap. Cheap. And I thought it was a good make, Toshiba telly, in the living room at the caravan. And it's got two sockets. It's got an aerial socket for free view and a satellite socket for free sat. Okay, so you just plug your dish straight into that. Fine. You can't record anything, but that's all right. I'm only up there now and again, you know. Well, probably more now than I was going to be, now that we're able to go back up there again. But the thing is, with the Toshiba telly, it doesn't sort the channels out. And I rang up the help desk after struggling for weeks with this blooming thing. You get all the channels on there, but they're all over the place. And they're very long numbers, like channel number 1223 will be BBC One, London. Channel number 1765 will be, I don't know, CBS. Channel number BBC East. And the channels are all over the place. I rang up the help desk and the bloke says to me, I mean, absolutely useless. Bloke says to me, oh, I'm afraid it doesn't include a channel sorter. Oh, what use is that then? Every telly I've ever had, or satellite box, whether it be Freeview, since we gone digital, every telly sorts the channels out. You type in your postcode and there it appears at number one in the case of Lincolnshire, or parts of Lincolnshire, BBC One, I think it's BBC One, Central and Yorkshire, or something like that. Yorkshire, whatever. East Midlands. BBC One, East Midlands. Actually, I'm in a dual area. If I turn the aerial around the other way, I can get the other transmitter. I can't remember where it is. But it doesn't matter. I mean, regional television seems to be going out the window. It really does. They're all kind of joining up, aren't they? I believe the BBC is losing some of its regions. They're going to, like London and the South East. Like at the moment, you've got London news and South East news. I think that's going to join up at some point as well. So that's on the free. And on the satellite, right, like my telly downstairs is an LG. And again, the aerial satellite thing's plugged in the back. And you type in your postcode and it just sorts everything out. There you go. Channel 1, BBC 1. Channel 2, BBC 2. Not on this Toshiba one. Absolutely useless. Bloke on the phone. Oh, it doesn't sort the channels out. Couldn't make it out, could you, really? But luckily, I've got an old hard disk recorder downstairs, satellite disc recorder, and I don't use it here anymore, right? Because I just use the iPlayer here. So I'm going to plug that. I'll be able to use that, so I don't need to have the telly repaired, the socket or anything. I'll use that, plug that in, and that'll have all the channels sorted. But absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. What's happened to Fiona? Something's happened to Fiona. The channels are random. There you go, Gary Ross. Have you got a Toshiba as well then, Gary? Useless, isn't it? Hello to Rog H. Hello to Rog. Conspiracy Cats sends his regards. He sent me a nice, lovely little tip earlier, which was very kind of him. Very, very kind. Very kind. Thank you very much. Hello to Pete. Pete70, Conspiracy Cats, has sent him over. Well, if you're new to the channel, we do bingo every Sunday night. We do a chat show during the week, usually in the mornings, around about 8:45. Might be a different time tomorrow because I've got blokes coming to fix my shed. And we do a quiz on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. If you want to join in the bingo next week, Pete, send me an email to that address there and say, please add me to the bingo, and I get you on the system for next week. You only have to do it once, all right? You don't have to do it every week. Just do that once, and I'll add you if it's of interest to you. And also Mark Bray. Hello to Mark Bray as well. Welcome to you. Same thing, Mark. Anyone else who wants to join us for the bingo next week, please, just send us an email there. I'll add you onto the system. If possible, if you don't use a Yahoo email or a Ymail email, because there seems to be a little bit of a problem getting the emails to the people with those emails for some strange reason, and I don't know why that was there. Sharon, it was you who left that lovely black towel. Well, thank you very much for that. It's lovely and fluffy. Although the bits of black, because it was brand new, but it was what's all this black? I thought I was falling apart, Shao. I was in the towel and there's all these black bits everywhere. I thought like I was falling apart in the shower. But I washed it now. I washed it on its own to get rid of all the little black bits. Lovely and fluffy. Do you know I haven't bought towels for years? Do you know what, sis? I don't know if you know this. You know the towels I've got? They were all mum's. I have never bought a towel or a set of cutlery or a set of plates. They're all mum's. Why buy new? Ronnie comes round, my mate. Oh, it doesn't match. You're eating a dinner off a plate. Why does it all have to be white or blue or pink? Oh, not even the cutlery matches. Who cares? It's a knife and it's a fork. Why do they have to have the same design on the handle? Answer, they don't. They are used for eating food. Some of you more than others. Me, certainly. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to get down to Co-op later and get myself a loaf of bread before I run out. I don't usually like doing that. Gary had a Toshiba with similar issues, so now I use Now TV box, played through the TV sorted. Then got fed up with telly, gave it to my mum and dad. Yeah, don't blame you. Oh, you did watch it, sis. Sharon watched it already, you see. There was all black bits everywhere. Doesn't matter, I just washed them down. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. All right, how are we doing? A couple of minutes to go. Flying ants, horrible things. Oh, they're horrible. Funnily enough, again, outside my caravan, I had to move some pots because there was quite a few dead plants up there, unfortunately, because they got so dry in that period we weren't allowed to go up there. My sister went over to the caravan and my nephew and watered them. Oh, you can't expect people to go every day, and they did the best they did. And but they've all come up so quickly again, you know, so quickly. Actually, Shao, a lot of in those dead pots, they were old tomato plants, so they were gone anyway. A lot of those pots would have been empty anyway. Let's have a look there. Dr. Gregorian has sent £1.50 in the post. Now, I'm still waiting for that £1.50. Thank you very much. Still waiting for that £150 super chat. Thank you very much. It'd be very kind of you. Hello to Professor. Conspiracy Cats is sending an awful lot of people. I'll have to give him money soon. Is he after a tip? Hello to Professor. Welcome along. Where are you lot? Are you all in the same... Are you all British people or American or Australian or something like that? Don't know where you all are you? Have you considered making your own bed, said Chris Williams. I have. No, I gave my bread machine away, actually. I had a bread machine. It is the best bread ever. And that's the problem. I think Mick Davenport, who is head of baking on this channel, I'm not sure he's got a bread machine. I think he does it all by hand. But I had a bread machine. Oh, my God, the bread was so delicious. And there lies the problem. You were getting through a loaf a day. It's ridiculous. Comes out of that bread machine. Oh, leave it for half an hour to cool down. No, not possible. Comes out of that bread machine. The knife is straight on it, mate. Half a loaf gone in 2 minutes. No, Do never ever buy yourself a bread machine, boys and girls. Go to the supermarket and buy the most rancid bread you can find, and that will help you lose weight. No, it doesn't work, Colin. There's no sitting on. I rung up the help desk, Colin. Rung up the help desk as well, and it just they told me it doesn't sort the channels. Absolutely useless. They are. Autumn makes Denise's bread. Oh, right. Okay, Denise. Right, next time I come round, I'll let you know when I'm coming. I will have a lovely slice of Alton, my very good friend, Alton Andrews' lovely homemade bread. Thank you very much. Brandon's in Washington State, US. Excellent. So welcome along there. I'm his hero. You're my hero. No, he's my hero. Bingo time. Here we go again. Game number 3, our last game this evening, boys and girls. Have a look at your bingo ticket. If you have number 91 on there, please cross it off now. Okay, please cross it off now. Tiger bread, Heidi. Oh, that is nice, tiger bread. Cross it off now, okay? As soon as you completed the bingo ticket, that is all the numbers marked off on your bingo ticket, you have won. Shout bingo in the text box. By the way, next week, once we change the system next week, the bingo tickets will look like bingo tickets. And everything is sorted, okay? So you've got the low numbers there, then the 10s, then the 20s. Then it's fantastic what this bloke's done. Not only that, he is willing to sell the software to other people. If anyone's interested, drop us an email and I'll put you in contact with him and he will sell to you as well. Okay? All right? A couple of people have been asking me, can I have your software? Well, no, because it's that's his job. He makes software, so you've got to buy it from him. And no, you can't have a copy of me. All right. Okie doke. Here we go. Game 3, boys and girls. Eyes down, everyone. First number coming up. Ready? 50, blind 50. Do try and join us for our morning chat show as well, boys and girls. We have a laugh then. 6 and 3, 63. 2 and 8, 28. 7 and 5, 75. 8 and 1, 81. 6 and 5, 65. 3 and 1, 31. 6 and 1, 61. 7-0, blind 70. Professor is flamingoed. 1 and 4, 14. 1 and 2, 12. 3 and 5, 35. 5 and 1, 51. 3-0, blind 30. 7 and 6, 76. 4 and 1, 41. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo. We wouldn't have seen this going to Brighton because it's the flying bloom in Scotland. I want to go to Scotland for holiday. Highlands. 5 and 8, 58. Mark Bowles, do you want to come to Scotland with me? 7 and 8, 78. It's a one-man tent, but I think we can both squeeze in it. 7 and 4, 74. 4 and 8, 48. 3 and 4, 34. 4 and 3, 43. 7 and 3, 73. All the sixes, 66. Clickety click. Top of the shop, blind 90. Thank you, Mandy. You know me, Mandy. Mandy knows me, don't you, Mandy? Mandy has met me. She's touched me. Sort of. 3 and 3 and 7, 37. Mandy has used the same microphone as me. That won't be happening again, will it, Mandy? 80, blind 80. 4 and 2, 42. 40, blind 40. I'm bad. All on its own, number 9. Blah, blah. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. 3 and 8, 38. Jackie's touched me too. She's never washed her hands again. Dirty cow. 7 and 9, 79. 1 fat, morbidly obese. Chris can't get through the door. Refused once to get on an aeroplane because it was so fat. Can't even get on a tube door. Had to be jammed open the doors. Number 8. 4 and 6, 46. 2 and 4, 24. 1 and 8, 18. 2 fat, morbidly... Oh, I can't be bothered. 2 fat, morbidly obese Chris's, 88. 2 and 6, 26. 3 and 6, 36. 7 and 2, 72. All the threes, 33. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. 2 and 1, 21. 2 and 9, 29. 2-0, blind 20. 6-0, blind 60. 6 and 9, 69. It's like bunk beds in there, Mark, but there's no beds. 8 and 5, 85. 5 and 3, 53. All on its own, number 3. 4 and 7, 47. All the fours, 44. 6 and 4, 64. All on its own, little number 1. All on its own, number 5. All on its own, number 2. 8 and 2, 82. 3 and 9, 39. We have a winner on number 39. Let's bring up the bingo board. Clock. The clock is ticking away. That was quick. 8 minutes. Gosh. That was a quick game, wasn't it? But do you see, when we do our stuff that's like our rude humour, we never ever go across the line. It's a little bit further than on the Carry On film, but we never cross the... Wow, that was quick. Joey Millen claiming on the bingo there. Well done, Jerry. You claimed within 20 seconds there. That's a very, very quick game. Well done. Well done, Joey Millen. Here come the winning numbers this evening. 75, 63, 80... 39 was the last number. 12, 82, 8, 42, 28, 69, 59, 64, 2, 53, and ticket number 51. Congratulations. Well done, Joey. What would you like? You can have a T-shirt. You can have one of these hats. You can have a T-shirt. T-shirts, I've got large in white, large in black, and X. What is it now? A minute. Oh, just a minute. They're all the way over. Do I have to get up? Is there no other winners, is there? No, that's it. That's done now. That's okay. Let's just close that. There we are. There we are. Close that little program. 1 minute. Let me see. Get my seal. Just a minute. Just a minute. There it is. XXL. We got XXL as well, Joey, there. XXL in black there. Or you can have a woolen hat. We got blue. We got black. There's one white one. Mark Bowles, I think there's 2 white ones. Mark's got one of them. I can't remember who's got the other one. I like the white ones. Now, I'll be honest, right? I'm not sure that a white hat would suit you, Joey Millen, because you've got to be a bit hard to wear one of these. You know, but Mark puts them and it looks really chavvy. You know, the tracksuit, the white hat, no doubt the white trainers, and he goes absolutely oh, you can't use that word anymore. He goes absolutely mad if someone treads on his white trainers when he's out. Well, 5 people have died so far, put it that way. He don't muck around. Get on his trainers, he kicks the hell out of you, him and his mates. They just attack anyone and kick the hell out of them in the street. So violent. And I don't think a white one's going to suit you. I really don't. They're a little bit too wishy-washy to be wearing one of those. You've got to be hard. Got to be hard, all right? So one of those, my love. Or you can have a mug. I think that's it, isn't it? That's it. There you go. Or you can have one of the little prizes, whatever you want. What's it going to be like, Joey Millen? Can I have a woolly hat? Yes, you can. What colour? What colour do you want, Joey Millen? And remember to email me your request for your prize as well. Oh, gorgeous one. And I can get that in the post for you. Blue woolen hat for Jerry Millen. Yeah, baby. Excellent, Jerry. All right. Well done. Okay, that's for you then. That's all sorted out for you. What a nice game. What a nice round of games we've had. Everyone turned up. No one made us wait at all. That is fantastic. Chris Williams has enjoyed himself this evening. Good. Excellent. And that's it, right? Okay. Just a reminder, gang, our bingo system changes next week. You need to register for that. If you haven't registered already, send me an email to there. Say, please add me to the bingo for next week, and I'll be very pleased to do that for you. And don't forget, let me just show you how the bingo will look next week. It'll be slightly different next week. There you go. Main bingo board there. And I can actually flick between that and me. There you go, that and little old me there. Where is it? New bingo board. There it is. I can flick between it, you see? It's clever, isn't it? Look at that. So sometimes I will disappear from the screen. I mean, I don't know if you want that. Probably those of you that... Oh, thank you, Leslie Ross. Ross sending me a £1 super chat there from Leslie. Let me give you a little free raffle ticket for that. Because we've also got a mug this week in the Super Chatters raffle, which is on Thursday. You can get a Super Chatter ticket, a Super Chatter tip on every show, okay? Whenever we're on and you want to do that, that's up to you. You can if you want, and it's much appreciated. And as I say, what happens to the Super Chat money? It goes to pay for sending out prizes. That's what it's for, okay? I mean, if you started seeing 50 quid coming in here, there, and everywhere, you'd know I was doing all right. But you know that. I don't know. There's no one who's stupid on this channel. They're not one or two perhaps, but no, there's no, absolutely not. Will I mention their names? No. You make up your own minds, boys and girls. 761 Leslie. All right. You don't need to know your name for that one. We've also got our normal raffle tickets coming up in a moment, boys and girls. Let's just read some of your messages today because we haven't been managing to do many of those this evening. Mark Bowles never crosses the line. I know you don't, darling. No one does on here, really. No one. Very, very rarely. It'd be I was going to say a foreigner. That's the wrong term. When I was going to say a foreigner, I meant someone that's not normally on this channel. Not someone from another country. That's the wrong word. It would be someone, a troll. That's it. It'd be a troll. They cross the line. There's no one on here, I don't think, that's ever crossed the line with our carry-on style humour. That's all it is. Carry-on style humour. You know. Thank you, Joey, Heidi, Oh, no, I haven't done the tickets yet. Hang on, I haven't done the tickets yet. Wait a minute. I didn't say you had full tickets yet. 5 million people watching tonight, which is marvellous. Jane has enjoyed this evening. Thank you very much, Jane. It's all fun, darling. It's all a little bit of fun there. Hold on to your tickets yet. Is the bingo software Lee's software? No. No, it's not. It's made by a man called Chris Moses. Chris Moses Productions. He is happy to sell to anyone else. That is his job. He creates bingo software, okay? All right? And he's happy to sell this particular item, which I commissioned him to make, to anyone else. It might, I don't know if it would look the same as mine. I don't know. But you can buy it yourself from Chris Moses Productions. If you want his email, send me an email to the usual address and I will give you his email and you can contact him like that. All right? I'm glad you enjoyed that this evening, Pete. Excellent. Let's have a look there. Dave, a few of you needed other numbers there. Anyone else got anything to say this evening? Thunderbirds have gone. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Peter Wright, how much is the software? You need to contact him to discuss that with him. All right. Mick, all by hand he makes his bread. All lovely. Mature cheese and chorizo puff. What's chorizo? I don't know what that is now. And rolls on his deathbed. Are you not well tonight then? Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear you're not well. Thank you very much, Brandon, there. And that's all our little messages there, is it? Okay. Mick, according to, I don't know who that is. Are you being smutty? Who's being smutty? We don't. Smutty is all right, isn't it? Smutty's all right. It's just that there is a line. You all know the line. It's just common sense. There's so many people without any common sense now, I think, in the world. Don't you? You know, it's like, you know, when they're doing this whole virus question and answer thing on the telly. I mean, some of the questions are just absolutely ludicrous. You know, the sort of thing like, hello, Prime Minister. You've said it would be okay, but we need to be a bit careful going on a bus. I have a serious lung condition and recently had 3 heart transplants and new kidneys. Would it be safe for me to go on a bus? Well, what would you do, you stupid person? I mean, what would you do? Well, we don't know what to do. Should we get on the bus or not? Well, I know what I'd do. I mean, why do people have to have their hand held while they're being answered these questions? There's some really thick people about. And usually they're standing there asking the Prime Minister or whoever is on Reshi or Rashi or whoever's on the blooming board this week. Oh, who's the other bloke? Oh, is he still on holiday? Dominic Cummings. He's still away at the moment. Hello, Dom. Sorry, where are you going now? I love it. I sit there and I watch these blooming presenters trying to give them the hard time. I'm howling at the telly half the time because of the stupidity of the reporters. Just, oh, you couldn't make it up. The bloke on the telly in the morning. Which one was it? Charlie, he just can't get a joke. He just said, even Naga Monchetti, who was with him the other morning, she said something to him and I thought that was funny. No, his face was so stony. Get him off the breakfast time and give us someone with a bit of personality, will you please? The other bloke's not too bad, Dan. But him, Charlie, is such a miserable git. Dear me. Smutty, 2 in a one-man tent in the Highlands sounds perfectly okay to me. Yes. What's wrong with that? It's your mind's working. It's another one gone. It's your. I'm sorry. I opened my wallet earlier and a couple of flies came out. Sorry to hear you've been in hospital there, Mick. It's not your heart. This inflammation of the abdomen. Oh, I wonder what causes that then. Is that like an infection or something like that? Where's Yvonne Lemon tonight? We haven't heard what the latest thing is wrong with her this week. She's always got something to tell us about. Where's Yvonne Lemon this week? She pops on now and again, and she's not here again. She does a bit of singing. How's her singing going, Rachel? All right? I hope she's going all right. Nice lady. She comes across as a nice person, doesn't she? Yvonne Lemon. Lots of people wishing Mick get well there. Kay Burley, don't even go there, Mr. Holland. Oh, Christ, what a miserable cow. We want a bit of personality in the morning. Either that or just give us the news, straight. But if you're going to sit on a settee with someone, we want someone with a bit of personality. I tell you who I had that down to a T. Frank Boff. Fantastic. Frank Boff. Frank Boff. We liked Frank Boff. And Michael Barrett from Nationwide. You remember him? Wonderful people. There's an infection. Have you got the antibiotics of that? In the Highlands, the tent would blow away. Well, actually, I camped on a tall, hill, not mountains, like tall hills. I think it was 15 or 16 at the time. And it was 3 of us in this, I think, a 4-man tent or something like that. And it was really windy. Tents, if you put them up properly, like scouts do, we can do it. Don't worry, Mark. We will not blow away in that tent. Cubs, do your best. I promise to keep my duty to the God and the Queen and keep the scout law. Scouts know how to put up tents. Mark, we will not blow away. We're very strong. The wind, it's wonderful actually. You're in a tent and the wind around you and the rain is pouring down. Oh, it's lovely. Bit cold in the winter. And no, do not try and light a fire. Oh, well, be careful. That flame catches that thing, you're up, mate. That's it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Besides, it'll be hot enough in our tent, I think, very much. Gyms and indoor and outdoor pools are open by tomorrow. Well, I won't be going, Chris. You must be joking. All that heaving and panting in there. Yeah, that's a great way to get the virus, isn't it? No, thank you. I won't be going in there. In fact, I'm probably going to cancel my swimming pool membership for now. I think I'm going to do that because that will start up soon. I think I'm going to cancel it. I do not feel safe going into a swimming pool or in an enclosed space or anything like that. And that's it. Right. Okay. Let's do the raffle tickets this week. If you're here, there we are. These are the ones. Oh, I just dropped a single raffle ticket in it. I've got 2 raffle. What are these for then? 2 without names on. Oh, 1 without a name on. Oh, I see. That's an extra one there. Okay. Right, gang, anyone want a raffle ticket for tomorrow morning's raffle? Please speak now. I cannot give you a time that the show's going to be on tomorrow. I'm hoping it will be at the normal time, 8:45, but it might be a bit later. Depends what time men finish during my shed. What time men don't need me. Okay, I'm hoping I'll just show them around. Okay, mate, we'll get on with it now, and that's it. Then they can get on with it. Might be a bit noisy, a little bit of banging going on. Back onto the tent again, Right, let's go. Paulie H. Ticket number 740. Paulie H. Shania Steele 741. Shania Super Tata Steele with her very own show with Father Joe. And now, live from the church, from the Satan. All right, let me think. And now live from the Isle of Wight Cathedral, it's Sunday morning with Shania Steele and Father Joe. I could do like a voiceover for you. You could start that through the speakers. How well do you think that would go down? Although I was a little bit disappointed. While she was there, I heard them in a church. Guitars. I'm sorry, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Wonderful people nuns are. Nuns playing guitars in church. That should be made illegal. I can't bear it. Got to have an orchestra, yes. An orchestra. Like what they have on Songs of Praise. Oh, wow. Wonderful. At least we can watch repeats of that, Shania. Shania Steele, ticket number 741. Andy, 742. Colin K, 743. Chris, SCTV, 744. You've been with us a long time now, haven't you, Chris? Eh? I know you're not there all the time, but that doesn't matter. You know, certain people have been there years and years. And Shania, years and years she's been with this show. Years and years. Thank you, SCTV. This raffle is tomorrow morning, by the way, boys and girls. You don't need to be here. You do need to keep a note of your numbers because we only read the number on this particular raffle, okay? You only get the numbers and then it's up to you to claim your prize. If you can't be with us live tomorrow morning, irrelevant. Just watch the recording of the show at your leisure and find out if you've won like that, okay? And the raffle will be at some point in tomorrow's show. Michael Lawrence, 745. Kazdrev, 746. Peter Wright, 747. Lee Toby, 748. Diane Jeb, 749. Dave Holland, 750. Jason Hughes, 751. Heidi, 742. Scrolling. Bear with me, darling. Please only ask once, okay? And when I get to the bottom of the list, I'll tell you. And if I've missed anyone out, then you can shout again then, my loves, all right? Joey Millen, 753. Joey's happy he's won tonight, the big prize, aren't you, Joey? Denise, 754. Mick Davenport, 755. Daniel Holmes, 756. Gary's British Talk Show. Does he do Sunday night? I don't know if he does 10 o'clock Sunday night. I think he does Sunday night, doesn't he? Daniel Holmes. Rachel, 757 for Rachel. Amelia Dodd, 758. Mark Bowles, 759. Mark, hang on a minute. Let me show you something. I've got to show you something, Mark. I hope I've got it here. Just a minute, Mark. Just a minute. Please, Mummy. Come on, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Oh. Mark, you've got to guess what I've got here. Da, ba, ba, da, ba. My word. Da, 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 da. I've got some here, Mark. Let me just drag it in. No, it's not a body. It's not a body. You have to guess what I've got here, Mark. Right, Mark Bowles, 759. Scrolling there. Jane Lowry, 760. Shania's been here over 10 years now with the show. Gosh. Rachel's been here just over a year there. A long service award. Christopher Williams, 761. Heidi. What happened to the other Heidi? I don't know. I haven't heard from her for a while now. Yeah. Wow. Look what these people are like. Look. Mike's been here just a few months there. Andy, 4 years. Gosh. 2 years for Dave Holland. Diane Jeb, 4 years. Wow. 8 months from Andy Davenport. There we go. Right. Anyone else want a raffle ticket? Please speak now. Look what I've got here, Mark Bowles. Do you know what this is? It's a tent that we're going to go camping in. Yeah. I've got to tell you, this hasn't been out of its wrapper for about 25 years. Are you even that old? Look. Ground sheet so we don't get little wet bums while we're laying there on the floor. It's my tent. I haven't used this for years. Perhaps I should just go camping in my garden one day. Should go camping in my garden. Shall I? What would the neighbours think? Oh, we must have rats in the house. Right, have I missed anyone out? Please speak now. AMS Clark, 762. It's her birthday today. Anyone else speak now? Just going to read you the list of the people that have asked for to be added to the bingo ticket. Thank you, Maureen, 763 for Maureen. Texting in there. Blah, blah. I'm going to read you the list of the people that have been asked to add it to the bingo, and they are Jane Lowry, Sybil Lowry, Amelia Dodd, Alan Wainwright, Kaz Bradford, Tracy Bennett, Dr. Gregorian there, Chris Lotz, Joey Millen, Paula Rainwright, Steve Murray, Rachel, Lee Toby, David Fryer, Daniel Holmes, Ecotech, One Man and Sprinter Van, Virginia Gonzalez, Diane Hickson, Colin Kay, Jason Hughes, Frank Orlando, Daniel Smith, Michelle Driffield, Heidi Young, Mandy Beddoes, Paulie H, Mandy Waits, Terry Turner, Peter Wright, Rachel Crowder. There's Lee Toby. I think I mentioned Lee Toby, didn't I? Mike Rees-Ponto, Dave Holland, Gary Davidson, Andy, Joe. Joe's new this week, isn't she? Okay. And I think that's it so far. They're the names I've got there. If you were not on that list, then I didn't get your email for some reason. Please send it again, darlings, all right? Oh, let me check my other folders. Always a good idea to check other folders. Incidentally, the bingo tickets, and it's always been this way, could arrive in any of your folders. Usually the inbox. Sometimes the spam box. A promotions folder. The Gmail I've got. I know some of you have got those, haven't you? Do a show in a tent in the garden. Oh, that'd be camp, wouldn't it? Oh, Diane. Oh, that's you, is it, Diane H? So many different names, dear. So many different names. We won't need that ground sheet. Well, we're not, my love. Well, I don't want to get too uncomfortable there, my love. You know. Good. I look forward to putting that out. You're too old for camping. You speak for yourself, Mick Davenport, dear. You know, you're just jealous because you can't go in case you need a heart machine put in there, love. Perhaps you could have another. If Mick, if you went camping, you'd have to have 2 tents, wouldn't you? You know, one for you to sleep in, and the other for all that medical equipment that you've got to carry around with you. Oxygen tanks, heart monitors. Perhaps you can have a nurse. You could have Charlie Fairhead from Casualty. Oh my God, Fran's not with us tonight, is he? Mandy, but poor girl. On Casualty last night, her mother and the deaf one, I can't remember her name now, and her mum's deaf as well. And the granny. See, I could see both sides to her. The granny, because they've just met. I think she was made to give her, the mum was made to give the daughter away, and she's seen her for the first time, or whatever. First time maybe in years or whatever. But the nan doesn't want her to see her mum, because I don't think the mum is quite there. She might have a little bit of learning difficulties or something like that. And you can understand the nan's point. You can understand it. You can understand the nan's point of view. It was great though, weren't it? I loved it. Get an old train carriage, put that in your garden. Oh no, dear. Do you know what? I was looking at my lean-to. I could have one of those everlasting swimming pools in there. There's enough space because they're quite small. You know, they're only, you just about get in, a bit longer than you and a bit wider than you. Well, it had to be very wide for me, as you know, Rachel. Will I even get in the pool and get through the door tonight? I had to pull myself through here. I'm going to have a winch attached so I can be sucked into the studio. Because there's hardly any space with my fatness now. Huger and huger and huge. Actually, I've lost 1 pound in a week. Thank you very much, Chris Reardon. Thank you very much. There was a flasher on Wimbledon Common. I used to cycle through there, you know, Wimbledon Common, on my way to work when I was working for British Telecom Engineer. They are. Mandy watched it. It was horrible, weren't it, Mandy? Oh, that poor thing there. All right, Chris Williams, you've got to email Chris. I mean, how many times do I have to say the same thing? You've got to email me to join the system next week. No other method will do it. You need to email me, not on the chat box. All right, my love? Just send us an email there to that email address and I'll add you to the system. If you don't do it by Sunday, too late. And we will be doing a couple of test games this week. You'll get various emails in the post this week, okay? Ignore them if you can't play. No problem. It will say on there, test game. This will happen several times this week to see who's getting the emails and who isn't. I will probably miss people out. You know that. That's just how it is. Hello to Rumble Bumble. Good evening. Welcome, Rumble Bumble. Okay, let's do today's... Homecoming on Amazon. Mike Rees-Ponto watches. I haven't seen that one. No, I haven't seen that one. Right, come on, gang. Let's do today's birthdays. Happy birthday. No time to get me a loaf of bread now, is there? Look, is the co-op open till 10? I don't know if it's open till 10. I bet they've run out now. I could rush down there in my nice clothes rather than my trampish clothes, which I usually wear, couldn't I? Where are we now? Happy birthday on this Sunday, the 12th of July, 2020, to AMS Clark, who's with us tonight. Happy birthday to you. Allan Carruthers today is 38. He's a big fan of the old karaoke, which of course we can't do at the moment. No end in sight to that. I can't see that starting anytime soon. Really can't. Happy birthday, Allan Carruthers, 38 today. John Sidney, who I worked with many times. Bit of shameless promotion, as always, on your page, John Sidney. He's a prison officer. Happy birthday to you, John. Charlie Hides, you would have seen her in the drag... I can't remember what that's called. See, I don't watch it. Drag show. Drag show UK she was on, was she? Or the American one? The drag thing. You know the thing on the telly. She was on that. Happy birthday to Charlie Hides. Happy birthday today to Sylvia Peacock, 73 years old. Happy birthday, Sylvie. She's a lovely lady, Sylvie. Happy birthday to Fiona Louise Carroll. Greetings, Fiona. To Semath Harashaitain. I hope I've got that right for you. Happy birthday. Craig Harris Fryer's birthday today. Jason Riley today, 26. And Noah, what a lovely name. Noah Peccary today is 23 years old. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Twice, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, gang. There we are. Who's that saying hello there? Someone who's come across the game. Someone else from the other channel there. I've missed the name now. Riley. Hello to Riley. Riley Gumble. Just a reminder, gang, if you know anyone else that might want to join us for the bingo from next Sunday, let them know about it, okay? And just let them get to email me and I'll add them onto the system. Okie doke, I think we're done there, are we not? That's it, my love. Thank you very much for joining us on the show today. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. I can't give you a time. I'm hoping it will be 8:45, but I'm not 100% sure of that, so hopefully I'll see you at some time tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and thank you very much for joining us. Cheerio now.